and drop it up in there. Take this out. Yep. Rename it. Index 2 is the first line, remember that. So now we name it index. Go back to the website. Bada bing, bada boom, it's all good. And we can look and you can see the links are working, small business, and go into that page, into there, and all the linking between the pages are all going to work, and go into our other page, come back to the home page, go into another page. Now, the one thing we want to go to is your MOWG sitemap, and on there it creates a master sitemap. And the master sitemap, it creates our submenus, or the subfolders that were created, right? Local SEO, why SEO works, blah, 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 blah. And each one of those have their own sitemap, okay? Now, with MOWG Pro 2.1, everything works. When I run this again, and it uploads the new pages, and it uploads the new sitemaps, everything is going to work perfectly fine. You're going to actually see sitemap1.html and sitemap.html, and it's all linked. All these will have sitemap1 and then sitemap.html, and it's wonderful. Okay, so it's like a perfect world. So I'm going to pause this, and when this is done, I'll come back and show you those sitemaps. That's about that. Actually, instead of just waiting for that, what I'm going to do is come in here, open up another instance of MOWG Pro, and I'm going to load this profile because it has all my information. Oh no, it does not have. I forgot to save it. Small business online / front line. So we're going to save as, and I want to put this into my subdomain profile, and yes. Okay, so what I want to actually do here is I'm going to go into my cPanel and create a subdomain quickly, and I'll actually show you that way you have it on this video to help you out. So click on subdomains, and then what I will do is I want the smallbusinessonline.org, and I'm going to put frontline SEO, right? And then it'll create, actually I will do front, because I've already got a directory called frontline, so I'm gonna need something different. Let me think of, yes, actually I will do it like this, frontline SEO, and then I'll actually take this directory and call it the frontline sub and create. Now the reason why I did that, why I changed my public, why I changed the underscore public HTML here, was because I actually already have a directory inside of this, inside of my hosting called frontline SEO, so I can't have two. I'd overwrite my original directory, so that's why I called it. I left the subdomain as frontline SEO dot, but I changed my public HTML, the document where it's going to get into, I put it as frontline SEO sub, and we can look down here and we'll look at frontline SEO.smallbusiness, and it's frontline sub. Okay, so we shall take this, copy it, go to, oh, this is complete, so I'm going to show you that in just a second, and I'm going to make it public HTML. Take that extra slash out, so Synergy Associates public HTML frontline sub, and then this is going to be frontline SEO .smallbusinessonline.org. It's correct, so save as and subdomain, and yes. Okay, so I'll just X out of that because I don't want to lose my folder structure. Just being careful the first time I do any major changes like that. I just open it like that. So then I'm going to browse. It's going to be index without project, right? Because we don't need the project token. And same var sheet, and we'll do placeholder. And we can even change that if we wanted to make it placeholder subs, whatever you want, doesn't matter. Frontline is heal.smallbusinessonline.org, and then into that particular folder, file account, hit next. Oh, we forgot to add those two vars into the HTML page. So let's go Dreamweaver real quick. We'll open the one without project, and I just added it here, right? So I just took this and made it a 7, and then I added the 8 one up into the keywords. So I'll do that real fast. Come up to the keywords and comma space, and let's change that to an 8 so that it all works. Save. Counter sharing problems because I'm open here in MOWG Pro. Okay, we'll save it, and then we'll go into here, open this profile up, loading subdomain profile, and we're gonna connect the index without project, the var sheet, placeholder, subdomain dot smallbusinessonline.org. There is no slash. We're going to go right into the frontline subdirectory. Hit next. Everything works, and process. And that should kick off. Boom. There it goes. Is your MOWG sitemap. So if we go to MOWG sitemap, we still have the master. But you're going to see this one right here. Master sitemap 1. Now this is the original run. And you can see here's the new run, all the links are working, all the new pages, boom boom boom, and then you have website advertising sitemap 1. So you can see it all linked back together, sitemap 1, and all the pages are still working, and it's just a happy days when that happens. Okay, so then I'm going to look at this, see where we're at. We're at 37 uploading. Now remember folks, when you do this and you're doing more than 100 or 50 or whatever it is you're testing out, don't use the FTP with MOWG Pro. Manually go into FileZilla and upload the pages that way. So while that's doing that, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to actually create the batch files for you. So the project profile is done. The subdomain profile is done. And now I'm going to create the project batch. So right click and edit, and we know that this should be the same, should be all good to go. See program files, you're going to MOWG Pro, blah 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 blah. Now this profile path is saying where is the profile, the .pfl at, right? So how do I get that? Easy. You click where it is. We got the project batch, copy, and come back here, and you're gonna go and should be the same name, right? Move this down, so we're gonna go right up to the name of the actual profile and paste. So it should be C MOWG demo v2 one project batch slash index dash with dash project dot pfl. Oh, standby one. Here it is. Didn't even catch that. Paste. Index dash with dash project dot pfl MOWG 2 3 dash project profiles. Boom. Then take any extra spaces out, right? You can save and close. So now if I go to project batch edit, you'll see that it's gonna run that particular profile, so I'll just click it and I'll let that one run again. Okay, while that's running, I'm gonna create the subdomain one. Now I put a little readme in here. It says that there's still some glitches with running subdomain on a bat file, but I've done it and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm still gonna create it. So right click and edit, and I just need to get the path, right? So we'll go to the subdomain profile, copy the path, and paste. So see MOWG demo v2